Hello everyone, welcome to another Get Ready With Me. My name is Courtney Lee Chensley and today, you guessed it, we're doing another fall look. I wanted to recreate a look that I did a few years ago that I absolutely loved. It was inspired by fall leaves on like the first snowy day of the year, I guess, or the season. It was definitely still technically fall, but we got snow for sure. But those colors that I used were duochromes, again, oranges, but I wanted to try to recreate that look using Riot and Rogue. I've started with Cherry Bomb from the Riot collection, and now I'm gonna go in with As If from the Rogue collection to see if I can kind of create a reddish orange tone, which I know it's something that I've already done. I've done the red, I've done the orange, but it's fall and we know I'm obsessed with it. So those are the colors that we're gonna be playing with. But I think I'm getting there. The duochrome that I had used was a red to orange duochrome, so in a way I want to kind of try to recreate that, but maybe a little bit grungier, maybe a little bit smokier. Oh, I'm liking that. So As If is like your typical mustard gold. It does lean more yellow and gold than what it does brown. I'm gonna take a little bit of this gold shimmer liner right in there. I do want to kind of pull it up because we want to brighten that area. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna try to blend this. So we've got Cherry Bomb and As If mixed together, and it's a little bit softer, but actually works more than what I thought it would, especially because the lip that I'm still struggling between is a soft color. And I'm gonna beef it up. So this part is where it might not necessarily be super fall or fall leaves, but I feel like we don't use a teal color enough, especially in the fall. Like I feel like teals definitely tend to be used more in the spring and summer because it's very mermaidy vibes. It does give like that like fresh pop of color. It adds a little bit of depth. Like if you're doing those pastel mermaid shades, a teal definitely amps it up, gives it a little bit of dimension, a little bit of drama. So I have decided to add petrichor into this. So I've added Soft Decay to my brow bone. I have been pretty obsessed with this color. This is also from the Rogue palette. Actually, I think just about everything today is going to be from the Rogue palette except for Cherry Bomb. That's definitely Riot. When I was putting these collections together, I didn't realize how fall of a vibe Rogue was giving. I was thinking of those grungy 90s tones, and someone pointed out that it was very fall, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not mad about it because a bitch loves her fall. But I do love Soft Decay. It's a gorgeous shimmer. It's like a kind of like a bronzed plum, and like, I mean, just look. Just added so much dimension to this eye look. Oh, she's stunning. Actually, I might have to look for a blush brush. Well, I've got an eyeshadow brush here. I feel like I've done this before and it's turned out a little bit darker than what I had expected. But we'll kind of play around with this. All right, so let's get back to it. You know me, I get super distracted super easily. So let's just try to make this, or not try, but let's go ahead and make this just a little bit, mean, I really don't want to say grungier, but kind of in a way. There is this pencil sharpener apparently at the tip of Glowify, the Glowify sticks. Never actually used it, so I don't feel like I'm, oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so a little bit did come off of me. There we go. Just gonna pop it back into the bottom. So like I want to give it just kind of a fun little like softer, not grungier vibe, but you know, just a little bit of drama. But I don't want to, you know, do straight black. This smoked charcoal Glowify stick gives you that really smoky vibe, that smoky edge, without being too much, too bold, too dramatic, I guess you could say. And then, oh, I did not make sure I had a brush for this. Now I'm gonna take coffee. Oh, this will work. I'm gonna take coffee, which is just a, actually it's coffee stain. Sorry, my bad. A dark matte brown. I'm gonna use that to just kind of smudge out this smoked charcoal. All right, let me do some fine tuning. We'll get this other eye done, and then I gotta try to decide my lips, but I might have you guys help me decide. Or I might just show you both. Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, so I have Spice Liner on, or not Spice. Why do I always call it Spice? It's Cold Brew. Cold Brew. Liner from NYX. One of my favorite. Didn't think I was gonna love it, but I love it. It's such a good fall color. And I can't decide if I like Nostalgia Gloss. I mean, like, I mean, seriously, Nostalgia Gloss, like, this shit looks like it's straight out of the 90s. I mean, the liner, or maybe even early 2000s. Liner, light color. I just don't know. Do I like the gloss more or the Rachel Velvet Liquid Lip? Gloss, liquid lip. Or I guess both. Either way, these two colors, the Rachel or Nostalgia, both from the Rogue collection, are going to be super, super beautiful for fall. Super beautiful with this look. A little bit more subtle than what I had originally anticipated, but I'm actually liking it more because I'm going to be wearing a shacket over this because I'm going out for my birthday. And those are darker colors, so having like a softer face actually will make a little bit more sense. But here is my final look. If you are more of a less bold lip, Nostalgia Gloss with Cold Brew from NYX is gonna be stunning. If you like a little bit more bold color or just a little bit more color, the Rachel is going to be a great option for you. Or if you're like me and you like both, here's both. So thank you again for hanging out with me for another fall get ready with me using colors from my new brand, Riot and Rogue Cosmetics. And yeah, I guess, oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all the things, and I will see you guys in the next Get Ready With Me. Bye!